Is it time to buy or sell Intel stock? In this video, we will delve into Intel. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 25th of July, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You don't want to miss any essential updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analyses for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be construed as financial advice. Since the 25th of July, 2025, our system has ranked Intel as a strong sell candidate, giving it a score of -5.04. Let's take a look at the stock's performance during this period. We will continue monitoring this evaluation to see how it unfolds in the coming days. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 13.41% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 13.41% and 33.34%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of -3.26%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from -15.48% to 26.14% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $17.50 and $26.11. Our latest daily update for Intel features the headline, "Is Intel stock still a buy after falling 8.53% on Friday?" The Intel stock price declined by 8.53% on the last trading day, Friday, the 25th of July, 2025, moving from $22.63 to $20.70. During the last trading day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 3.36%, with a low of $20.36 and a high of $21.05. Over the past 10 days, the price has fallen in 6 instances, resulting in a decrease of 11.65% during this period. Volume increased on the last day by 131 million shares, though this was accompanied by falling prices. This trend may serve as an early warning, suggesting a slight increase in risk over the next few days. In total, 244 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $5.05 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $31.56, while the lowest was $17.67. Currently, the price is 34.41% or $10.86 below the 52-week high and 70.13% or $48.59 below the all-time high recorded on the 24th of January, 2020, when the price peaked at $69.29. Shares of Intel Corporation are experiencing significant turbulence today, plummeting by over 9%, amid a backdrop of generally positive market conditions. The decline comes as major competitors, including those in the S&P 500 and NASDAQ, report gains, heightening the pressure on Intel to deliver transformative results. Key factors contributing to this downturn include disappointing second-quarter earnings that fell short of expectations, with flat revenue and elevated costs straining margins. CEO Lip-Bu Tan has acknowledged ongoing operational challenges, particularly in the foundry business, which has been forced to halt projects and scale back investments. As the company struggles to identify customer commitments, concerns about its restructuring strategy and competitive positioning intensify. Further complicating matters, Intel announced plans to spin off its networking unit, which signifies a move towards streamlining operations, but also reflects the company's need to refocus amidst a turbulent market environment. The growing uncertainty around its strategic direction and the potential for additional layoffs may further amplify investor apprehensions. In the short term, such developments usually lead to increased volatility in the stock price as investor sentiment shifts. The combination of these factors could induce further declines and prolonged pressure on Intel's shares. Long-term implications will largely hinge on the success of the planned restructuring and whether the company can reinvigorate its growth trajectory, particularly in foundry services and competitive technologies. In this landscape, maintaining investor confidence will be critical as Intel navigates a challenging path ahead. Analyst Ratings. On the 8th of July, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Intel a hold grade with a hold action. On the 25th of April, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Intel a sell grade with a hold action. On the 22nd of April, 2025, it was reported that Barclays assigned Intel a reduce grade with a hold action. On the 16th of April, 2025, it was reported that Susquehanna assigned Intel a neutral grade with a hold action. On the 14th of April, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Intel a neutral grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to Intel stock. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as buy. Regarding return on investment, analysts have also rated the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Intel. Currently, there are few to no technical positive signals. The Intel stock is showing sell signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating a more negative outlook for the stock. During upward corrections, resistance may be encountered at levels of $22.75 and $22.10. A breakout above any of these levels would trigger buy signals. The sell signal was generated from a pivot top on Thursday, July 10, 2025, and the stock has since declined by 13.1%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Additionally, there is a current sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Yesterday, volume increased while prices fell. This could serve as an early warning, suggesting that the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal 12 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 1 day ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 2 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal 29 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal 3 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal 2 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal 14 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Intel. Intel finds support from accumulated volume at $20.68. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is anticipated when this support is tested. This stock typically trades at a substantial volume, and with minor daily fluctuations, the associated risk is deemed low. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by 685 cents, which is 3.36%. Between its high and low, for the past week, the stock has experienced an average daily volatility of 3.11%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Intel, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is losing money. Even established companies can experience downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may signal insufficient profit and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 30th of October, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 2 cents. Keep an eye on these figures, as they can significantly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Intel. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Intel is at $21.88. If you do not currently hold any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already own the stock, this could serve as a point to consider for swing trading. Intel encounters its first support level at $20.68. If this support level holds, it could present an excellent entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for Intel from multiple analyst sources is sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 30th of May, 2025, Zinsner David executed an insider purchase of 37,003 shares of common stock. On the same day, Zinsner David also executed an insider sale of 18,347 shares of common stock. Additionally, on that date, Zinsner David sold 37,003 shares of restricted stock units. Also, on the 30th of May, 2025, Holthaus Michelle Johnston made an insider purchase of 46,198 shares of common stock. On the same day, Holthaus Michelle Johnston sold 18,179 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 83.201. In total, insiders purchased 7,888,301 shares and sold 405,374 shares during the last 100 trades. This stock has received a negative evaluation, and there is currently no stop loss in place. Is Intel stock a good buy? The Intel stock exhibits several negative signals, and despite a positive trend, we anticipate that Intel will perform poorly in the coming days or weeks. As a result, we hold a negative assessment of this stock. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical outlook, we have revised our analysis conclusion for this stock from a buy to a strong sell candidate since our last evaluation. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 28th of July, we expect Intel to open higher by 170 cents and start trading at $20.70. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you accept responsibility for your own investment choices. Here is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from everyone here at Stock Invest.